he started saying some shit, you know what I'm saying? And so I said, no, you ain't talking to me, nigga.
So, as whenever we, of course, we get into these prison stories. I now that you're in there, one thing that people do touch on is they do speak on the field work.
Yeah.
Did you know what that was before they? I mean, like, how did they prep you for that?
Man, you can't. You can't prepare for field, man. Outside of knowing that after chow, which is around 3:30. You lay down for like 45 minutes to an hour, and then you back up at 5, and then you work in the field from 5 to like 11:30, 12. And back then, man, I don't know how it is now, but we have to walk to wherever we're going. We carry our tools, our hoe, and we walk to wherever we're at, and we handle the task at hand. That'd be sitting here cutting down grass.
Yeah, I said, what is the task?
Man, it could be anything, man. Cutting grass, bro, which, cutting bigger ass grass and shit, standing taller than the individual, 5, 6, 7, 8 feet, or picking cotton. I picked a lot of cotton, bro. Like crazy shit, man. Yeah. That shit kind of threw my shit off.
All right, let's we gotta break this down one at a time.
Sure.
To cut this tall grass, did they tell you, or do you understand what the purpose of cutting this grass is? Like, who's supposed to be utilizing this grass, or just for landscaping, or?
No, man, this was I don't know. I'm assuming it's probably their property or something. We would like their lawnmowers. You know what I'm saying? Like, the prisons had acreage. You know what I'm saying? And so. We were just cutting all the grass, bro. It'd be like 50 hoe squads out there, and 50 to 100 people in each hoe squad, and you got 50 hoe squads. You know what I'm saying? So if you do the math on that, that's what 5,000. It could be probably not that many hoe squads. Probably about 3,000 people out there. You know what I'm saying? And all these different host squads are doing different tasks. You got some people out there fucking with the pigs and the slop and all that old shit, and you got other people doing other shit, you know what I'm saying, picking cotton or dealing with the planting like potatoes and all that other shit, and doing all kind of shit, bro. Picking fruit, because we actually ate that shit. Like the watermelons and the potatoes and the jalapenos and all that shit, man, we grown it, you know what I'm saying? And we were picking and all that shit.
So let's jump over to cotton. As a black man, to go there, you probably never picked cotton in your life. You probably learned about slave trade.
Sure.
How does that feel? And what is the method to actually, because again, most people probably never picked cotton. What is the method?
Man, that was crazy, dude, because, I had gloves on. They back then, they used to issue out gloves and shit. But one time, man, I took them off or something happened, man. But man, it's a plant. And it has these thorns around it. You actually got to put your hand in and then twist it. Because think about it, if it was easy, whenever the wind blow, the cotton would just go everywhere. But no, you actually got to go inside that little plant and then twist it and then pull it out. Wow. And then you push it in and then you just pack it. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And so,
was there ever a sense of accomplishment?
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, to me it was, man, because listen, keep in mind, I was a lead man like the first week I was in the field, bro. I got into my little whatever, man, and handled that shit, and I became a lead man and never lost my title. So
yeah, what do you have to do to become a lead man? Like just pick the most, or just be the most efficient, or?
Man, it's just I can't really say, man. I don't know what it takes to be. I just know I just became. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I stayed focused. When I first got there, it was hard as fuck. I was in the middle row, and a lot of niggas weren't catching their line, catching their slack. And so it would fuck up everybody else. Like if you cutting grass, right? And somebody don't cut their part, well, you're gonna see this high piece of grass sticking up, which ultimately make the field boss mad at us. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll turn around and let us get a water break, or he'll let us be last at eating chow or whatever the fuck. So you're too busy trying to make sure everybody in your whole squad is catching their grass, you know what I'm saying, or doing what they're supposed to do. And then you got motherfuckers that don't want to work at all, so they'll just lay it down. They'll say, man, fuck it, man, I lay it down, I'm not going to work. And then they got to get put in the cage, and then, then the field boss got to stop what they doing and haul they motherfucking ass back out. They got to go to SIG or whatever the fuck. And so it just kind of slows production. But me, man, about a weekend, man, I want to, catching out with this one cat, man, and and
with the term catching out, what does that mean?
I wound up fighting this dude. You know what I'm saying? And it was pretty cool, man, because it was probably one of my best ones I had. You know what I'm saying? Because we in the field.
What happened? Bear, take us through it.
Nah, man, it was just like a little sweet fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So, and it was just beautiful how I caught him, because I saw, back then, man, I could see shit. And I saw what he had going on, and I just did my thing, you know what I'm saying? And it worked out. And crazy enough, man, I wound up whooping his ass. Well, I wound up fighting him again in chow hall. So as soon as I whooped him on the field, you know what I'm saying, I thought everything was good. I got him up, we dapped up, everything was cool. And then we got to chow hall, and he started bumping again with the dude. So I got up, man, I whooped his, I did my thing.
What was the altercation about?
Man, it was just he was just calling the niggas in the squad hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, wiggity 1, 2, 3 before your foe step. And then he started saying some shit, you know what I'm saying? And so I said, nigga, I know you ain't fucking talking to me, nigga. So I just stepped out. So I told the boss man, and my boss man was Hayes. I had 2 field bosses, Hayes and Dominguez. And people probably know Dominguez because he's the one who shot that nigga back in 1996. But anyway, so I stepped out. So I told the field boss, you know what I'm saying, field boss, you know what I'm saying, I want to look at this nigga real quick, you know what I'm saying? And the nigga, man, was a big nigga, and he just knew he had it. And that's what made it so beautiful,
He said
man.
he knew he had it.
Yeah, he just knew he had it, man. And again, like I say, man, muscles don't really mean shit. It's just an attraction to you. That's it. To a nigga that know how to get it, bro, it don't mean much of anything. You know what I'm saying? So I just went in there and I did my fucking thing, bro. And I just showed that. But again, I did me. Everything was cool. We got up. Boss man told him to fall back. He fell back. Go ahead.
I was going to ask, how does it work normally in general in prison fights? Is it mentally, are we fighting to the death? Is it just, hey, we just get it off and we both going to shake hands afterwards? Because I never see how you could shake hands with someone who just whooped you.
That's true, man. It all depends, man. Me personally, I can't. You can't whoop me and I not come back. It's just absolutely not. And then every time I see you, it is what it is, bro. Like, ain't no more talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, got to. But see, that's why I never started anything, man. So I never started the fight, bro. So anytime it came to me, dog, I handled it, man. I felt like the nigga was, the only reason why I even had that particular one fade is because the nigga was looking at me or my way when he said, you niggas are hoes. You know what I'm saying? And he was one of those big niggas, you know what I'm saying? So he felt like he could say what he wanted to say. And we were scared, bro. Like, listen, man, we out in the fields, bro. We hearing about all kinds of shit that can happen. You got this little motherfucking Mexican man on a horse laying on the side with his shit right there. So you're just anything, you know what I'm saying? So we scared, bro. Or we're a little timid, you know what I'm saying? And so when he said what he said, bro, it didn't sit right with me, man. And I wasn't trying to get out there and shine because I knew who I was, bro. I tried to stay low key. But man, I just said, fuck it. I just felt like he was talking to me and I got out there and got at it. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted everything, you know what I'm saying, to be what it was because I don't want to, listen, when you locked up, bro, you don't want to lose like certain things, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you get a 15-day restriction on commissary or rec and all that. Oh, she don't want to lose that shit, bro. Cause that's the only thing that's really keeping a nigga sane. You know what I'm saying? Being able to go to the rec yard, being able to go commissary, shit like that, or visitations, whatever. So you don't want to lose that shit. But man, out there in the field, bro, for the most part, the boss man's are cool as fuck. So he'll let you get out there and recreate. You know what I'm saying? It's almost entertainment for him. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what happened. You know, and I thought everything was cool. He got up and shit, man. And as a matter of fact, I want to say I helped him up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And afterwards,
that's the least you could do. That's the least.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But listen. So when we went in, you know, everybody know, you know, who was ever in the fields, they understand what I'm about to say. So when you went in, bro, you know what I'm saying? You know, and you got to do the same thing, get butt naked, make sure you ain't bringing anything from the outside world in and shit like that. We went into the chow hall, man. He was talking shit. And the crazy part, I don't know why he was talking. He already had a hickey shit that's sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga was just talking shit, bro. And my nigga was like, say, LT, nigga over there bumping. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I had to, you know what I'm saying? but he wasn't talking to me again. Keep in mind what I'm saying, bro. He's talking to his partners, although his partners got to be looking at him a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Because, dude, listen, if you drop me, bro, if I'm getting in the, I got to get back in the mix. But they looking at this big nigga, bro. Probably 6'2", 6'3", but cut. You know what I'm saying? All this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, like if you drop me, bro, say, man, let me get up and get mine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And shit, but they looking at him different. But soon as, man, I just got up, bro, and hey, I gave him a fair one, man. Square up, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself ready, and I did it again. You know what I'm saying?
So Chow, it went down again.
Yeah,
Chow,
and I didn't even catch a case, bro. And then after that, nigga, my whole mind changed, nigga. Shit, I was just like, shit, it's on.
What age are you at this time? This is early on, or
17?
You're still 17.
Yeah. As soon as shit, nigga, as soon as I got my first job was the fields. I never got the fields. And then I told you the first week, you know what I'm saying, I became a lineman. You know what I'm saying? I was that nigga calling the shots. You know what I'm saying?
What was the worst thing about doing the fields for that long? Whether temperature, whether bugs, what was the worst thing that you remember being out there?
Well, yeah, initially, man, because I went in the summertime, so it was hella hot. It's red dirt out there in Abilene, man. So 100 and plus degrees. You know what I'm saying? As soon as it hit like 9 or 10 o'clock, it felt like it's already 100, man. Everything is sticking to you. You know what I'm saying? But once you start sweating, if you really work, once you start sweating, you're cooling off. So I had to get past that stage. You know what I'm saying? And
y'all have water out there? Like,
yeah.
Anytime you want water, they'll hydrate.
No, it's not anytime. Hell no. You got to take a water break. Everything is scheduled. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want water, man, you can ask, you know what I'm saying? But you got to get out of line and ask. And getting out of line could be a problem, bro. You can get your ass fucked up like
just
that.
Just from getting out of line and asking.
Hell yeah.
What if someone has like asthma? Like,
well, chances are then you ain't gonna be out there in the field. You'll get an SSI job or some shit like that there, or working necessities or the kitchen or ODR or whatever the fuck. But my thing is that, you ask, the complications or whatnot. Again, it was what you just said, man. It was the heat. It was, of course, but the bugs and all that shit, you get used to that. Man, we were killing snakes almost on a daily. It was nothing to kill a fucking snake, bro. Like,
yeah, you a kid though. It's like now you gotta. Now you're killing snakes.
Well, it's the older gents. You know what I'm saying? Some of the older gents, and I say older gents like 25, 26, 27, then you might have a really old motherfucker that's like in the 30s. You know what I'm saying? And he's already accustomed to doing certain shit. So you watch. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying? And then chop the head off, you know what I'm saying? Or you grab the back of the snake and you just whip his neck, you know what I'm saying? And make that bitch pop. All kinds of shit, bro. And I actually got my hands on doing all, you know what I'm saying? To where you just become tough. And, but yeah, all of that, you know what I'm saying? All of those elements. I mean, I guess all together.
Yeah,
for sure.